Chivo's here, back for another Football Manager 15 video here with Eastleigh. It's the end of our Premier League winning season, and we may as well review and see just a general census of things. So, finances. Things are not too bad since we won the Prem. That money probably won't kick in until next month on our little graph. But as you can see, things are doing well. 34 million projected in the bank. That's good work there. The board, looking at upgrading youth and training facilities, so that's good there. Job security is untouchable. We've done well. We don't have too much staff. We need 3 more scouts. We need 1 more coach, so I'll be looking at getting some of those in. Probably need some under 18 staff as well. Finances aren't too bad. We've made a profit of £5 million this year. But obviously TV revenue and everything's going to be a big thing. But our sponsors have really been a massive thing for us for the next year. The sponsors is probably not going to say here, is it? No, I won't. But the sponsors are going to be massive next year. So this season we made 5,300,000. Next year they reckon it's going to double. So that'll be good money there for us. Match day income they reckon will also increase. The grants will increase. I reckon a lot of things will increase. So I'm not sure how things are going to happen. But TV revenue, obviously we only made 8 million last month. In the whole season we made 70 million, as you can see. So we made a lot of money off TV revenue. Gate tickets weren't too bad, 18 million there. The Prem we won 69 million pounds, so that's good. Champions League was just 125,000. FA Cup 762,000, and the Capital One Cup 187,000. Merchandising, made a bit of money from merchandise. Not much money from selling players. As you can see, the most we've made was there. Not very good at selling players. Prize money was good, and as you can see, that's where the prize money came from. 12 million from the Champions League. So that's the TV revenue there, actually. 69 million from the Prem. That's insane. So there you go. Champions League, we got 12 million. That's not too bad. Investment, we haven't invested in anything. Sponsorship, yeah, it was alright. We made 2 million. We're gonna make 5 million. So as you see, it's doubling. Match day income wasn't that high, but we've got things to work on there. The club, obviously, there's a lot going on. We're looking at signing some players. Don't worry about that. We'll show you that next time. I'm now a legend of the club. Unfortunately, James Constable hasn't hit the legend or icon status. Tammy Al-Badri hasn't, and Matt Doherty hasn't either. Hopefully Al-Badri can get up there one day. I'm surprised that Constable didn't, but I'm hoping one of them can one day. So obviously competitions is where we're going to look at. We did win the Prem, 86 points. Champions League, knocked out in the first knockout round. That's our goal next year. English FA Cup, we won. We got knocked out by the eventual winners, Liverpool. And we got runner-up in the Capital One Cup. So technically we've got 2 trophies. A runners-up trophy and the Premier League trophy. So can't complain about that. And as you can see down the bottom here, Tottenham have been relegated. Unlucky for them, but that's what happens, isn't it? 4 teams in the Champions League, 3 in the Europa League. So that's good there. But the main thing you do want to see is we are top seed for the Champions League next year, so we should have an easier stage next year. And the Champions League's not finished yet either. So squad. Let's have a look at the squad. So appearances. Ruben Blanco made a big 56 on-field player. Al-Badri made 49 with 1 off the bench. As you can see, he got 32 goals and 19 assists. He had an amazing year. Absolutely amazing Tamir. Right, we had Adrian Baumgartner had 49 appearances. Not a bad turnover from him too. 4 goals, 1 assist. Duarte played 45. He scored 2 goals, 3 assists. Not bad from him either for 2 centre backs. Asensio, a guy we got for I think it was about 5 million. Got him pretty cheap, but no, he did a shift for us. 12 goals, 9 assists. 7.16 average rating. Marco Guluzzi, You know, our Australian, the guy we signed as a youngster. Well, he wasn't young; he's like 20, but really came into form this year. He did bag 10 goals, got 17 assists, so good work there from Marco. Higuchi had a bit of an on-off season this year. He did pick up 12 assists, but he was out for a little bit with injury, so he's probably hurting with that. Pablo Mendes, not a very good return from him, but he is our replacement centre back, which really he needs to be starting there because he's on 75,000 a week. So we'll have to see what we can do there. Jesse Rodriguez, 16 goals, 10 assists, found some form in the middle of the season. Excellent work from Jesse. You know, I thought that was a good return considering we got him on a free. And Herrera, 4 goals, 4 assists, not bad for the 34-year-old. You know, he's just in and around the squad nowadays, so I'm happy to have him there. Matt Doherty didn't have too much of an impact this year. He only made 27 appearances, 7 assists though, good assists there. 32 years old, he might hang around, he might not. Johnny was injury stricken quite a bit this year, as was Matt Doherty, but Johnny, no, 2 goals, 3 assists. Unfortunately, his average rating wasn't very high, but you know, he's a good depth player. Walter Rube came in at the halfway point of the season, so the first transfer window, and he managed to rack up 25 starts with 2 assists, did two subs. He had 4 assists, not bad from the 19-year-old. He's only on 11,000 a week, and he's really got some potential in him. Michael Perry, our youngster, our German youngster, he also came in not very long ago. He picked up 7 goals and 5 assists from 24. Not bad considering he was playing in the centre of the pitch. He does prefer the striker role, but he's been fitting in the centre of pitch, which is not too bad for him. George Green had a bit of an impact this year. 7 goals, 4 assists. Not too bad. Michel Colotti. I expected more out of him. We did get him at in January. We did, especially 20 starts, 2 assists. Probably need a bit more from him next year. He will be staying, but probably need a bit more from him. Jerome Sinclair was injured for a very long time, but still, it sucks that he really got injured when he was hitting form. But still, to pick up 14 and 6 from 16 starts is not too bad. I'm happy with Jerome Sinclair this year. Aswell Screa also came in. He's our record signing. In 16 appearances, he scored 9 with 5 assists, 5 subs. Not bad from the 20-year-old. There's a lot to come from him. I know we paid about 10. It's like 9.5, 10 million for this guy, but I think our return will pay off as he's only 20 years old. My Franco Flores was out on loan. He doesn't have a work permit. He hasn't played that well. Not surprising. Owen Harvey didn't really play for us much this year. He's looking for a way out of the club. He'll probably get it. Stefanovic, one of our young stars, he's looking for a way out of the club as well. I mean, if we can find a reasonable deal for him, we'll get him out. But otherwise, he'll be hanging around. He only started 11 games, had 23 sub appearances, so he did get quite a bit of football, but not as much as he really wanted, you know. Yagauda only played 10 starts, had 9 subs, but as you can see, 5 goals and 6 assists. This guy's still got it in him at 29. He's still playing in some decent form. Tyler Harvey, probably going to look to leave as well. He just hasn't had an impact. He's not very good anymore. Edu also looking for a way out. Bodal looking for a way out. Bukran is playing our secondary goalkeeper. He's not the best secondary goalkeeper, but I can't really find anyone that's as good as him, and that's our problem. He's good enough to be staying there, but he's probably going to want to leave for some first team football. Cilia started 4 this year. Deganek only started 2, had 12 subs, but he's looking for a way out of the club as well. Fellaini will be leaving this year. We have not offered him a new deal, and we just don't have any time or space for him anymore. Eric Barbier and Jake Forstkowski spent majority of their season on loan, so they didn't get any game time either. So that's how the squad's worked out. But the main thing we are all going to have to look at is there's the end of a legacy. And no, I'm kidding. It's not Andy Carroll, but Andy Carroll's retired. He didn't have such a bad time with us. As you can see, oh, they're going to show it. Yeah, they will. As you can see, 2 seasons later, first year in the Prem, picked up 7 goals. You know, getting him on a free. It was a great bit of business from me. From what's what I think, he really helped us in our first season. Second season, he didn't do too much, so we sent him out on loan. He didn't even get an appearance out on loan, and then he didn't get an appearance with us last year either. So very unfortunate for Andy Carroll, but he has decided to retire. So good on him. He's made a good decision. But the end of a true legacy. James Constable. The man, the myth, the legend. What a player he was for this club. Let's just take a look at this handsome man. He's available on a free, but technically he's not because he's retired. And the funny thing about James Constable, his only good attribute was his marking. I don't know how. I don't know why. It was only good marking. His mentals were great. And look at his turnover. So our first season in charge was the first season of the game of his first season at Eastleigh. In real life, he scored 17 goals for the club this year. As you can see, in his first for us, he scored 20 with 11 assists, followed with 22, 34, 19, 22, 32, and 20 before getting 2 goals also in the Prem. So he scored in 5 different leagues. What an achievement James Constable had. Unfortunately, he did not get the game in Europe that he was looking for. Did he? Did he get... no, he didn't. He did not get any European football. So I'm sorry for James Constable to be playing in... I didn't give him the opportunity for Europe. But as you can see, he was vital for our club. And I think it does say here, he scored 345 league appearances, 171 goals. So amazing from him. Almost, it's technically a goal every other game. And I couldn't be more than happy for someone we didn't even have to put any money into. So no, he did well for us. It was a great turnaround. James Constable, you will be missed. The end of a legacy, and I'm sorry to say, but hopefully we can get him as a coach. Hopefully he'll choose to. Hopefully he'll choose to become a coach. Because if he does, I will gladly hire him. Even if he's terrible, I will gladly hire him as a coach. But thankfully, he was part of our last season where we won the Prem. So from conference to a Premier League winner in 10 years' time, James Constable, you will be remembered in all of our hearts. I've even gone as far as buying an Eastleigh James Constable jersey and getting it shipped from England all the way to Australia. It is on its way. It hasn't arrived, and it's very disappointing. But James Constable, you'll always be remembered. So next season, my targets as a manager are just to see what we can do in the Champions League. You know, that's the main thing. We want to push for Champions League next year. We'll be in a group. Hopefully, we get a decent group. And that's all. That's it. Obviously, we're going to focus on the Prem, but next year is going to be a slow year. I can just play through. I don't have to worry about too much. Yeah, I'll probably still give you regular updates, but we're not too worried about this. We need to move on. Eastleigh's been amazing. If we can't get Champions League final next year, that's fine. But that's it. You know, that's Eastleigh all well and done. So next year I'll do it, and that is about it. But my name's been Chivoys. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and hopefully I'll catch you on another Football Manager video.